good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Depending on whether you are watching us from. Eat another thing, but this on the street. Because I started to tell them, like our videos, here, come on, political Christians. Why are the South Christians needed? This is our staple. So, what I try to say, we cannot give Southeast their wish. And we know their wish. That Nigeria is ready for war. They cannot give Southeast their wish. Why do you think that statement come a senator?
The North should have learned their lesson that without the support of Britain, America, France, Germany, Russia against the Biafran marching squad, army, troop, in Nigeria would have been a history today. But the whole world fought a tiny tribe for 4 years without any defeat. What they had, according to Philippine, was a constitutional ceasefire. And Philippine left a legacy, left a word, so that anything that have led to this war, if repeated, the children of the Biafra will rise again. And that is where we are today. The North should know that the 1967 war is not going to be like this kind of war we are having today, because Igbos have understand what it means to engage in modern warfare in all ramifications. That Nigeria will cripple in less than 24 hours. It is not a joke, it is not a trend. Nobody to talk to you. Go and ask Erifai what Erifai said. He said in less than 24 hours, the Igbo will overrun the entire Nigeria if provoked. He used the word if provoked. I'm talking about Erifai, who is currently alive. These people are not saying because they see a man who is gentle, he does not seem to mind what the government is doing against them. The marginalization is going on. Then they take it to be a coward. Igbos are not cowards, for goodness sake, and they are not afraid to engage in any form of rascality or whichever way you look at it. So the question is it. You ask a question, why is it's always Igbo? But my reaction to that is that why is Europe against the Jews of Israel?
Why is
If we can give an answer, if anybody, anywhere on this platform can interpret the reason why there was so much anti-sentiment against the Jews, then the question of why is it always Igbos will answer that your question very clearly. From the beginning of agitation for independence of Nigeria, Igbo man was one of the pioneers. Militarily, Igbo is in all ramification. Even before Nigeria gave birth, they gave birth to Nigeria. Igbo was an advanced race, was an advanced tribe. Igbo was in the same level with European communities, European nations, in terms of human resources, in terms of politics, in terms of anything you can think of, commercialization, revolution, industrial revolution, in all ramifications. The Igbo man went into history as the first black nation to build a nuclear bomb without the white man's input. The records are there. So there are so many things why the marginalization is giving us freedom of liberation for Biafra. When they continue to think they are squeezing the identity of Igbos, while the identity of Biafra is thriving. It's as simple as that. And the more they squeeze Igbo, the more Biafra rises. They cannot to position that Igbo man will not be there. Who told you that? But there will be no Biafra. Where is it written that the first son will become the last son? Where is it written? That's what happened between Ishmael and Isaac. Nigeria is Ishmael. Biafra is Isaac. There's no comparison. No, there's no comparison. With ethnic nationalities, renowned ethnic nationalities, all Eastern province, we know where our boundary is. No, see, it's unfortunate that it is happening in a black man world. The world has gathered enough information that is showing that the Biafra will rise. You know, forget what the North are saying. The North are also underground using Tujibelu and a bandit, a Boko Haram, to advance their own Arewa Republic. That's the way they start the truth. We respect humanity and we respect God. We respect civility. We respect civilization. We are not going to join wars with people who through God conquered the Hausas in the north, and today they are bragging themselves. Even the Yorubas can now be a threat to Igbos. Now, go and ask Gani Adams. These are people who are exposed, who know what it takes. Igbo man is not the problem of Nigeria. No one has not been able to position himself and get that support that will give him presidency. The woman is concentrating on surviving from the ashes of war. Nothing concerned, nothing. Struggling to define a moment, build a culture and tradition, revolutionize his mentality, revolutionize his identity, revolutionize himself globally. Not a nation that was mortgaged on the lap of a prostitute. Not a nation that was built, born, conceived on corruption. Not a nation that is deep. Not a nation that has no surname. What is the surname of Nigeria? Nigeria has no surname. Said, what is the surname? If you go to Edo State, he said Edo State out of the nation. Abi? God bless you. What is the surname of Nigeria? Because that's what I'm telling you. A lot of things that are happening in Nigeria is the reason why, and Nigeria is stealing to death. Those that will kill Nigeria are those we are seeing in Nassau Rock. And they are prepared to murder Nigeria. It is a joke. No, you may not understand the interpretation of why that the illuminating factor of Nigeria is being trying to be covered by darkness. And anything that want to show light about Nigeria is being covered. The Igbos are trying to eliminate Nigeria all over the world. Those who are bent with their dark blanket are trying to cover it. And they are blaming the same people who are giving light, who are the source of electricity and power, that they are the problem. Where is it God? The North should distance themselves from reality before it is too late. The northern political elite should distance them to understand that if they actually want Nigeria to work, they should sit up. And you are there for 180 naira per litre to 1,500 naira per litre. What is it done in the history of this world? I never see that kind of a thing. Even in the worst situation, even during the Nigeria Biafra war, we will not see that. Dangote is running up and down. Everybody is running up and down. Why is it everybody running? Look at Nigerians now. Watch them closely. Ask them whether they are in Nigeria. They will tell you the truth. No, go on. Ask them now. Are you a Nigerian? They have to think deeply. They're going to ask somebody who has say, Daddy. Where is my daddy is at home. Ask the other person. You are not eating for 5 days. Where is your daddy? You will have to think deep. Nigeria is not a nation that fathers anybody. Because the people have refused to work for Nigeria. And Nigeria has refused to work for them too. They are doing themselves. As simple as that. Cover Nigeria with blankets. Nobody will see road. At the end of the day, the national identity will be the flag that will fly to the liberation of the black man. The black man is emancipation. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. That mental culture, slavery culture, they have built into us as a result of bad leadership. Look at what is happening in those states. The vice president visited, and you see millions of people with just a cup of garri, they came out. And they don't know that what the government is doing is deliberate. The starvation agenda is deliberate. The poverty agenda is deliberate. The hunger agenda is deliberate.
But in spite of it, why are not awake to like see this?
Yes, let's squeeze life out of them too. That's what Tinubu is doing now. Let them squeeze life out of them. By the time Tinubu squeeze life out of them, they may be. They say necessity is the mother of invention. They will now take a step backward and take a step forward. The North, yes, the North are seeing the invisibility of Igbo presidency, attributing it to the elimination of the visible dead Nigeria because of crude oil. But in because of crude oil, if you go to the Niger Delta and see what transaction that is going on, not in this motorway they say, every day you see yellow van, this one are business, this one is not business. The real deal is being done on the high sea, where they are lifting. You see thousands of ships on top of ocean, carrying Nigeria's wealth to unknown destination. And I say here, I say, not just one leadership get it right. One, think small. One, just get one thought. A man who will be very decisive like George Washington. A man who will define a moment. A man who will stand for integrity. A man who will stand for national security. A man who will champion economic and commercial revolution, agricultural revolution, industrial revolution in Nigeria. The same North said that Obi is not competent. Today, they say they are sorry. They voted religion instead of competence. Who are you going to hold responsible for that? Nigeria will bear the consequences of denying light. They have paid for what they did against the Jews. Today, the Jews become a revolution point. Everything you see in this world is being produced by the Jews. Everything, they lay the foundation. Electricity, they lay the foundation. Government, they lay the foundation. Everything that has assisted humanity, including the internet and social media, was done by the Jews. I can call their names if you want me. All of them, both those who did aeroplane, all of them are Jews. Why did Europe stand against the Jews? Even though they knew that Jews are contributing a lot to the who else has invented what? Can you tell me one thing they have invented? Talk one, say one. Tell me one. What is it? Is it camera? Tell me one. Just tell me one. Is it Microsoft? Tell me one. But I can tell you, I have a record. 10% Igbo scientists who contributed to the success of Google, internet today, Microsoft today. The time will come when the Bible says that they will be gathered. No, this is not a matter of religion, no. This is not a matter of whether you are Igbo or Yoruba. No, this is not the issue. I'm talking about the prophetical identity of the rise of the black man, not what they are saying in the north. Who told you that? Say that give the president. Is Igbo man the president of Nigeria? 404 years of existence in Nigeria, Igbo man has never been a president. It doesn't matter. Okay, 104 years, right from the time they gave birth to Nigeria illegally. They are saying light. The same country that doesn't have light is giving Ghana light, is giving Togo 24 hours light, and there's no light. Nigeria na MTN. Sorry to you understand.
But now, sir, why do the North Southerners think that Igbo is the major problem in this contraption?
No, they are trying to implement the 1966 agenda, and they did not want to release the document that led to the counter coup led by Chukwumanzogu. Then they are not yet ready for Nigeria. They should bring one to release that document, bring that document to release the same document they are hiding. They said, I want to go free. For me, that document is there. When he was captured, the role Chukwumanzogu played, the role Emeka Odumegwu played as a colonel, in charge of the northern military, not even south, in the north. Nobody has lived that document today. Then the reservation is this: an Igbo agenda, pure military affair. They say na Igbo. Okay, so people don't come out and again now. So what you call hold Nigeria? Why is it they are still pointing towards that direction? And they know that the possibility of reconciling Nigeria on the part of national identity and consciousness has eluded them as a result of bad politics they are playing. Then when things go wrong, they say Igbo should come, and Igbo is the problem. A time will come when that propaganda will no longer hold waters.
Sir, don't you think that BulKCHAWU should be sanctioned for such statements?
Who is going to sanction that because he's not an Igbo man? No, bros, Onaringa is still there in the presidency. Who sanctioned him? So when you have destroyed properties owned by Cubana chief priest, who sanctioned him? Seal up his food factory, who sanctioned him in Lagos? The same thing that the Jews of Europe are facing. Even when they knew that there was no sign anywhere of the restoration of the nation of Israel, they were going through things. But one day, a restoration will come. And all these things will be checkmated at the end of the day. So let them continue to throw fanatical banters at every point in time against the genesis of humanity. Because how many times have we seen the Igbo nation go against anybody, anywhere? They don't have time. They don't have that kind of time. Do you know what Fela said? Fela said, look am. When you look at it, you go your way. It's a very deep thought. Now, if Nigeria can be able to study Fela as a philosophy, then they can fix Nigeria. Fela look at Nigeria deeply, as he said, no, this will not be nation. And one of us under the way youth is stealing Nigerians' money. You put all of them looting Nigeria. So what did Fela do? Fela put a question mark. And what's the question mark? Boloshenka said Nigeria cannot work as a nation. Bro, forget the Akanazo, forget the bribery.
But why are they still? Why are some persons still like keeping this unity?
Because they are afraid of hunger.
Of hunger.
Yes.
But
Even God, they are afraid of hunger. Even man has gone through hunger. Even man has gone through starvation. Even man has gone through the war. But they know what it means for the whole world to fight a smaller tribe, and they couldn't defeat that tribe. And they are afraid, say, Papa dey for house, Mama dey. So they cannot take and sing. Make them hungry now. Starve yourself for 3 years. Let the Yoruba starve themselves. Let the Hausa starve themselves. Then if they survive it, they will put all of us on the scale. That's what they are afraid of. Fela said it. Papa dey for house, Mama dey for house. You don't know what Fela is talking about. Oh, you don't know what Fela is talking about. What do you mean that when you see reality, you become a coward all of a sudden? There's an emergency. Papa dey for house, Mama dey for house. The evil man did not look back. He picked his bones on the streets of the world. Today, today, I can give you details somewhere in North Korea that no black man has visited anywhere in the world, including any South Africa, East Africa, Central Africa, North Africa. No black Africans visited there, but they go there. Igbo is a community. How did they get there? In the north, the northern elders themselves know that they cannot stand against the Igbos in the north now.
I think at this point, you have to say very big thank you. Even the northern elders themselves know that they cannot stand against the Igbos. Thank you for that wonderful submission, Mr. Tinubu. So subscribe to our channel, like our videos, share, comment for more. Thank you so much.